Are you serious right now, bro? Alright, it's Tariff Day. It's Tariff Day, babe. Alright, it's gonna be a quick stream. I'm just gonna come here for the tariff, you know what I'm saying? Let's see if it's live streaming Tariff Day. Let me see if they're live streaming the tariff. What was it called? The Immigration Day? I think I have to just go to Forest Factory and see the day. Come on. Where do I watch it? World Autism? What the fuck? Me by world autism, bro. I don't got no autism. Bitch ass nigga. Yeah, where's the video at though? Yeah. But where's the video at, man? I wanna watch that. I wanna watch the video. Bro, where's the video at? All right. Let's see how the tariff goes. 3 minutes, so tariff. I wanna see because I don't think that tariff should be doing a big ass bump here. My stop loss is like right over here, right? I do not think it will do a big push. I do think it will go up high from here. I don't think it's gonna go down lower. I mean, if it does go down lower, even if it does with the manipulation is not gonna be that hard. It's not gonna be this all the way down here. It's not gonna go all the way down here just for a manipulation. It's probably gonna go down to this low, eventually go up high from here. That's what I'm thinking. But let's see the tariff. When is it live? Oh, it's here. But Trump announces new tariff at Rose Garden event. Bet that chat. We got it. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up here, chat. Let's see what's up here. Will the tariff be bad or no? Will the tariff be bad or no? I'm watching the stream right now too, so I don't know how to put both of them at once, but I'm watching the stream and this. Oh, GU pushing. Oh, GU's pushing. Okay, 1 minute. Where's President Trump? I don't see that nigga. Where's Trump at? I don't see him. But yeah, let's see how this goes. But if he does do a manipulation, as you guys know, man, the market does not go by this news. This news is tariff. It will cause a spike, but market will overall still go to drawn liquidity. Over here, if you go down here, market did a tariff. This right over here was a tariff, right? This was a tariff day. Guess what the market did after the tariff? It still went up higher, right? The tariff doesn't really do anything. it just makes more volume, but it could definitely do a spike. When it does a spike, it could push up or down by, you know, a lot of pips, right? So let's see what's up here. It still has not started yet. Looking for the boy to talk. Where's Trump at, man? Big. But yeah, I'm just waiting here. So let's see. Yeah, it's probably not gonna do shit though. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. Where's the fuck is that? Where's Trump? Is he even talking? Oh yeah, the same live stream like this one. Come on. Let's see what he do here. Let's see what he do here. When is that nigga pulling up, bro? Pull up. It's not doing anything, bro. Come on. Trump, speak, bruv. I really got in a live stream just to see my boy Trump speaking and do not even talking, bro. Nigga, so. Oh, Trump is pulling up. Yo, it's 11 p.m. It's 11 p.m. in my country. What are you doing? He did well in the trade, yes sir, man. I'm just waiting until my boy Trump speaking. He's currently doing a tariff on European Union and other countries. On 25 plus countries, you're doing a tariff on. So I want to see how that pushes the market. It should be causing a big ass spike to the upside or downside. If he does do a patch to the downside, we shouldn't get stopped out. We should go on like only down here, go back high from here. But let's see how that goes, because the tariff will have a huge effect. That he's my boy JD Fans is here. Let's see if Trump will pull up. Damn, bro, how is Trump taking so long for a fucking talking stage, bro? Let's see if it will cause a spike or not, because I'm just waiting till this guy's literally. Alright, he's here. Alright, let me put the thing there. I'm watching the chart as well. So let's see what's up with this. Oh shit, you guys can't hear the volume of it. Alright, market's pushing down right now.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Nice crowd. What a good-looking group of people. Well, we have some very, very good news today, and a lot of good things are happening for our country. Please sit down. My fellow Americans, this is Liberation Day. Waiting for a long time.
Alright, let's see. Market's pushing down right now.
2025 will forever be remembered as the day American industry was reborn, the day America's destiny was reclaimed, and the day that we began to make America wealthy again. We're going to make it wealthy, good and wealthy. For decades, our country has been looted, pillaged, raped, and plundered by nations near and far, both friend and foe alike. American steel workers, auto workers, farmers, and skilled craftsmen, we have a lot of them here with us today. They really suffered gravely. They watched in anguish as foreign leaders have stolen our jobs, foreign cheaters have ransacked our factories, and foreign scavengers have torn apart our once beautiful American dream. We had an American dream that you don't hear so much about. You did 4 years ago, and you are now, but you don't too often, and for many years and decades even, you didn't hear too much about. Our country and its taxpayers have been ripped off for more than 50 years, but it is not going to happen anymore. It's not going to happen. In a few moments, I will sign a historic executive order instituting reciprocal tariffs on countries throughout the world. Reciprocal. That means they do it to us and we do it to them.
Oh yeah, it's pushing.
Can't get any simpler than that.
Push it down. It's manipulating. Let's see if it will push it back up higher.
This is one of the most important days, in my opinion, in American history. It's our declaration of economic independence. For years, hardworking American citizens were forced to sit on the sidelines as other nations got rich and powerful, much of it at our expense. But now it's our turn to prosper, and in so doing, use trillions and trillions of dollars to reduce our taxes and pay down our national debt, and it'll all happen very quickly. With today's action, we are finally going to be able to make America great again, greater than ever before. Jobs and factories will come roaring back into our country, and you see it happening already. We will supercharge our domestic industrial base. We will pry open foreign markets and break down foreign markets. And ultimately, more production at home will mean strong. But now it's our turn to prosper, and in so doing, use trillions and trillions of dollars to reduce our taxes and pay down our national debt, and it'll all happen very quickly. With today's action, we are finally going to be able to make America great again, greater than ever before.
Man.
Jobs and factories will come roaring back into our country, and you see it happening already. We will supercharge our domestic industrial base. We will pry open foreign markets and break down foreign trade barriers, and ultimately production at home. The entire cabinet is here, as well as Speaker Mike Johnson, who's done an amazing job. And with the great success we had last night in Florida, we have a majority of 7. And 7's like a lot when we had it at 1, right? You've done a fantastic job. And many of the members of the
pushing
House
down because he said some bullshit
senators,
here.
Congressmen, thank you all for being with us. We appreciate it. For decades, the United States slashed our trade barriers on other countries, while those nations placed massive tariffs on our products and created outrageous non-monetary barriers to decimate.
I'm not gonna get out of trade, by the way, chat. I'm gonna hold the trade. I want to see how far can it go, because there's gonna be a manipulation as well. This could be a manipulation candle.
Their exports, stole our intellectual property, imposed exorbitant VAT taxes to disadvantage our products, adopted unfair rules and technical standards, and created filthy pollution havens. They were absolutely filthy.
But the chart.
Always
You could just hit that from the background.
We should pay for it.
I goofy ass.
It's all detailed in a very big report by the U.S. Trade Representative on foreign trade barriers, and I'll just hold it up for you. It's available, and you don't have to pay too much. As I understand it, you'll pay nothing. It's a lot of work. A lot of work for something, actually, because it's a special book. It's frankly, it's very upsetting when you read it, when you see what people have been doing to us for 30 years. This all happened with no response from the United States of America, none whatsoever. But those days are over. Let me offer just a few examples of the vicious attacks our workers have faced for so many years.
Yeah, he's gonna mention the EU, bro. No.
Other countries only a 2.4 tariff on motorcycles. Meanwhile, Thailand and others are charging much higher prices, like 60%. India charges 70%. Vietnam charges 75%, and others are even higher than that. Likewise, until today, the United States has for decades charged a 2.5
Whoa,
tariff.
it's pushing here. I don't know why it's pushing up.
2.5% on foreign-made automobiles. The European Union charges
it's money time. It's money time.
10% tariffs, and they have
chat.
VATs,
it's money time.
India charges 70%, and perhaps.
Show me the chart. I will tell you the news.
Monetary restrictions imposed by
money
South
time.
Korea, Japan, and
yeah, shake that ass, chat. Shake that booty.
These colossal trade barriers.
Oh my goodness. Wait, let me go manage my trade right over here. I'm managing my trade right now. I want to see if it goes over here. I may just try my stop loss because it can go up high.
Toyota sells 1 million foreign-made automobiles into the United States, and General Motors sells almost none.
Up like.
Ford sells very little.
Not that
None
much.
Of our
I ain't gonna lie.
are allowed
because I'm partial.
Other countries.
Yo,
and I say that friend and foe.
Shit is crazy.
Cases, the friend is worse than the foe in terms of trade.
Bando.
Such horrendous imbalances have devastated our industrial base and put our national security at risk. I don't blame these other countries at all for this calamity. I blame former presidents and past leaders who weren't doing their job. They let it happen.
Hell yeah, brother. Let's see if it goes up all the way here by like the next couple minutes. I'm looking to try my stop loss all the way here. Just hold it until it just stops.
All foreign-made automobiles.
But that's not a good of a push. Push higher, man. Push, man. Bro, G was Plumbing, though. Jewish
Brian,
plumbing.
I'd like to have you come up here for a second, okay? I just see him sitting. He's been a fan of ours, and he understands this business a lot better than the economists, a lot better than anybody. Brian, say a few words,
I
please.
told y'all, man.
Thank you.
He literally just shit talked to.
Thank you, Mr. President. I grew up just north of Detroit, Michigan, in Macomb County, known as the home of the Reagan Democrats. My first vote for president was for Ronald Reagan. I thought that was going to be the best president I ever saw in my lifetime until Donald J. Trump came along. I have watched my entire life, I have watched plant after plant after plant in Detroit and in the metro Detroit area close. There are now plants sitting idle. There are now plants that are underutilized. And Donald Trump's policies are going to bring product back into those underutilized plants. There's going to be new investment. There's going to be new plants built. And the UAW members,
Yes, sir,
I brought 20
Ski.
of them with me. They're sitting right over
My boy
here.
said, damn, hell yeah, brother.
We support Donald Trump's policies on tariffs 100%. So, Mr. President, we can't thank you enough. And in 6 months or a year, we're going to begin to see the benefits. I can't wait to see what's happening 3 or 4 years down the road. Thank you, Mr. President.
What
Yeah,
a
it's
great
pumping,
guy.
it's
He got
pumping.
it right from the beginning.
Hey,
He got
who's
it
ready,
before
chat? I told you I'm gonna go
almost
live stream.
anybody else
Nobody's
scoop
doing it
over there.
live,
They
bro.
got
It's
it there.
it's late time. That's why.
You know, we won the state of Michigan. We won almost all of them, but we won Michigan by a lot. And I want to just thank you all. The auto workers were fantastic. The Teamsters were fantastic.
Holy G was
Everyone
pumping
was pretty good, I will
crazy.
tell you. Thank you very much. I
Chill,
appreciate it.
buddy.
You're gonna be, very happy very soon.
The EU
And,
pumpers,
you
man.
probably see what's happening with all of the, not only car companies, but car companies in particular. See it with all of the ones they're moving, they're announcing day in, day out. You're seeing it. Nobody's ever seen anything like that. With today's actions,
Chat, let's see,
we're
let's
also
see.
standing up for our great farmers and ranchers who are brutalized by nations all over the world. Brutalized.
Oh, no.
Canada, by the way, imposes a 250 to 300% tariff on many of our dairy products.
Canada,
So
you
do
fuck.
the
Canada,
first,
you fuzzed.
the first
You're
can of
finished.
milk.
Your
We'll do
career
the
is
first
over,
little carton
Canada.
of milk
Your
at a
career
very low
done.
price, but after
You
that, it gets
done,
bad,
Canada.
and then
You
it gets up to
done.
275, 300%. So when they're figuring what's Canada charging, they say, oh, about 2%, 3%.
Yeah, sir. Ski. Chat, get ready, get ready. I'm gonna try my stop loss where I could potentially make more because he could rip up above this.
Farmers, it's not fair to our country.
Let me go to the
with
4-hour chart.
Countries like Canada, you know, we subsidize a lot of countries and keep them going and keep them in business. In the case of Mexico, it's $300 billion a year. In the case of Canada, it's close to $200 billion a year. And I say, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? I mean, at what point do we say you got to work for yourselves and you got to? This is why we have the big deficits. This is why we have that amount of debt that's been placed on our heads
Chat,
over
y'all
the
ready?
last number of years, and we're really not taking it
Oh
anymore.
shit, just pulling back.
Through non-tariff barriers, the European Union bans imports of most American poultry. You understand? They say, we want to send you our cars, we want to send you everything, but we're not going to take anything that you have. Australia bans, and they're wonderful people. And
Yeah, he's talking some
wonderful
shit to EU, bro.
everything, but
Fuck.
they ban American beef, yet we imported $3 billion of Australian beef from them just last year alone. They won't take any of our beef.
Australian.
They don't want it because they don't want it to
Ooh,
affect
Austria,
their
oh,
farmers. And you know what? I
Australia.
don't blame them, but we're doing
Australian,
the same
Australian.
thing
Oh, it's an
right
EU
now,
thing,
starting,
bruv.
about midnight tonight, I would say.
The EU
And China
thing, bruv.
charges
I'm not gonna try my
American
stop loss
rice
at all,
farmers
chat. I'm just gonna
over
only
a
try my
quarter.
stop loss
It's
over
called
here if
tariff
his
rate
take
of
profit or not.
65%. South Korea charges 50. Actually, they charge different from 50% to 513%. And Japan, our friend, charges us 700%. But that's because they don't want us selling rice and other thing. Who can blame them, Madam Secretary? Agriculture, great job you did on eggs, by the way. The egg prices came down 50%. You got them down 50% once we got involved. They were going through the sky. The egg prices, they were going through the sky, and you did a fantastic job. Now we have lots of eggs, and they're
not at my
much
hype
cheaper,
there no
down
more.
About 59% now. and they're going down.
Tomorrow we're bullish too. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna try my stop loss anywhere. I'm just gonna hold it there.
So many things
See how that
countries
goes.
are charging 200%, 300%, then 400% for. If imposing tariffs and protective barriers made nations poor, then every country
just talking shit to his
would
own
be
country here,
racing
bro.
to eliminate these
Trump doing?
policies, and China would be the first online. They run a
he's not talking about
strong
EU,
country.
bro. Jay, he's not talking about EU.
They're not first in line, and the American people are paying a very big price. From 1789 to 1913, we were a tariff-backed nation, and the United States was proportionately the wealthiest it has ever been. So wealthy, in fact, that in the 1880s,
he's talking shit to
they
EU,
established
bro.
a commission to decide what they were going to do with the vast sums of money they were collecting. We were collecting so much money so fast, we didn't know what to do with it. Isn't that a nice problem to have?
My boy, Chris G's in it. Hey, my Chris G, it's 11 p.m. in your country.
We don't
Damn,
have
so you're trading at morning
anymore,
time.
but we're not gonna have it
Okay.
very much longer, I will tell you. But they collected so much money, they actually formed a commission to determine what they were going to do with the money, who they were going to give it to, and how much. Then in 1913, for reasons unknown to mankind, they established the income tax so that citizens, rather than foreign countries, would start paying
What am I doing?
the money necessary to run our government. Then in 1929, it all came to a very abrupt end with the Great Depression, and it would have never happened if they had stayed with the tariff policy. It would have been a much different story. They tried to bring back tariffs to save our country, but it was gone. It was gone. It was too late. Nothing could have been done. It took years and years to get out of that depression, far longer than even FDR had that office right over there for a long period of time. The ramp system, that's rather intricate, was built because of him, and every time you walk up, you think of him, and he did a great job in many ways, but it lasted long beyond his terms, as you know. But it's not too late any longer, and we're going to start being smart, and we're going to start being very wealthy again. We're going to be wealthy as a country because they've taken so much of our wealth away from us. We're not going to let that happen. We truly can be very wealthy. We can be so much wealthier than any country. It's not even believable, but we're getting smart. Nearly a century later, in the face of
Just talking to his own country. What are we doing, Trump?
The United States can no
I mean,
longer
yeah, do that,
continue
'cause I'm
with
trying to
a policy
against
of
it.
unilateral economic
Ollie.
surrender. We cannot pay the deficits of Canada, Mexico, and so many other countries. We used to do it. We can't do it anymore. We take care of countries all over the world. We pay for their military. We pay for everything they have to pay. And then when you want to cut back a little bit, they get upset that you're not taking care of them any longer. But we have to take care of our people, and we're going to take care of our people first. And I'm sorry to say that. And today we're standing up for the American worker, and we are finally putting America first.
Bandos.
It's late
at night, bro. Crazy, man. I mean, mine is at only 4 p.m. It's 4:23. The same time as a chart.
At levels never seen before, and our trade deficit reached a record 1.2
Yeah, kind of crazy. You gotta wake up early in the morning for trading, bro.
Unheard of. Since the beginning of NAFTA,
I mean, at least good. At least you could enjoy the New York session, you know.
I was able to determine it. They all said you'd never be able to get it out. We had to get approval from Congress to get it terminated. We had to live with that deal. It was the worst trade deal ever made by far. But since the very beginning of NAFTA, our country lost 90,000 factories. Think of what that is. 90,000. Think
You lost
about
90,000,
putting tax on it. You wouldn't have enough room. 90,000. I said, is that possible? We had it checked 4 different times.
Come on, bro.
And it was actually somewhat higher.
GU
than
hit the
that.
take profit
And 5
here.
million
GU's, come on, you can't get the
manufacturing
SMT
jobs
there,
were
bro.
lost while racking
Push.
up trade deficits of $19 trillion. That was the worst trade
There's an
deal ever
SMT
made.
currently, bro. There's an
As a result of
SMT.
these gigantic losses,
No,
foreign nations now own $26 trillion
Gbpusd.
more of American assets than Americans.
Gbpusd.
Think of this, than the Americans own of their own foreign assets or other foreign assets. The United States can no longer produce enough antibiotics to treat our sick. We have a tremendous problem. We have to go to foreign countries to treat our sick. If anything ever happened from a war standpoint, we wouldn't be able to do it. We import virtually all of our computers, phones, televisions, and electronics. We used to dominate the field, and now we import it all from different countries. A single shipyard in China now produces more ships every year than all of the American shipyards combined. Think of that. And it was a business that we used to dominate. We used to dominate it totally. In short, chronic trade deficits are no longer merely an economic problem. They're a national emergency that threatens our security and our very way of life. It's a very great threat to our country.
Come on. You can't reverse
For
on
these
that
reasons,
shit.
starting tomorrow, the United States will implement reciprocal tariffs on other nations. It's been a long time since we even thought of that. We used to think about it a lot. We didn't think about it for many decades, and you see what's happened. For nations that treat us badly, we will calculate the combined rate of all their tariffs, non-monetary
Bro, you
barriers,
could
and
still
other
rip before he says
forms
a
of
tariff,
cheating.
bro. Rip.
And because we are being very kind.
Fucking hate the tariff thing. You're gonna push the market very hard down here,
We're
bro.
not so kind when you got ripped off with your salaries. My auto worker friends and my Teamster friends and all of the unions that typically voted Democrat, they're not voting Democrat anymore because worker, whether union or non-worker, they're for the Republicans now. That's what happened. But we will charge them approximately half of what they are and have been charging us. So the tariffs will be not a full reciprocal. I could have done that, yes, but it would have been tough for a lot of countries who didn't want to do that. I'd like to see the chart if you have it. Could you bring it up, Howard? This is our great Secretary of Commerce, Howard Lutnick. Thanks, Howard. So, if you look at that.
Oh, come on, bro.
China.
What are you
first row,
doing? You stagnating
China,
EU, bro. G is pushing. G,
67%.
come on, bro. You push harder, though.
Charged
Push harder
to
now.
the USA, including currency manipulation and trade barriers. So, 67%.
We haven't talked about
I think
EU
you
yet,
can, for the most
though.
part, see it.
Yeah.
Those with good eyes, with bad eyes. We didn't want to bring, it's very windy out here. We didn't want to bring out the big charts because it had no chance of standing.
Yeah, we're
Fortunately,
kind of fucked
came
here,
on
yup.
with a little smaller
Yeah,
chart.
there's EU on that
So
chart.
it's 67%, so we're going to be charging a discounted reciprocal tariff of 34%. I think, in other words, they charge us, we charge them less. So how can
We're
anybody be
cooked.
upset?
Yikes.
They
So it's gonna be
will
a
because we haven't
loss
charged
here, but
anybody
it could have
anything.
gotten out and
Now
made
we're
profit
gonna
here.
charge.
So it is what it is.
European Union, they're very tough, very, very tough traders.
Very, very tough trader. That's
You
bad
think
for
of
this.
European Union, very friendly. They rip
Very
us
friendly?
off. It's so sad to see. It's so pathetic. 39%. We're
Bitch
going
ass
to charge
nigga.
them 20%.
So shit, my boy
so we're
EU, right?
charging them essentially half. Vietnam, great negotiators, great people. They like
European
me, I
Union is
like them. The
39%.
problem
We're
is they
fucked.
charge us 90%.
39%.
We're going to charge them 46% tariff.
Yeah, we're cooked. 39%. You could have cashed out before that 39%.
All of our
Before that chart. I told you guys in the
computer chips and
Discord.
Semiconductors. We used to be the king, right? We were everything. We had all of it. Now we have almost none of it, except the biggest company is coming in. We're going to end up with almost 40%. Lee Zeldin's working to get their approvals. And it's an amazing company. Mr. Wei, of one of the great companies of the world, actually. They're coming in from Taiwan, and they're going to build one of the biggest plants in the world, maybe the biggest for that. But 64%, we're going to charge them 32%. Japan, very, very tough.
Yeah, it's kind of
Great people.
crazy.
And again, I don't blame the people for doing it. I think they're very smart in doing it. I blame the people that sat right in that Oval Office, right over there, right behind the Resolute desk or whichever desk they chose.
Yeah, I'm holding it
Japan,
straight. I'm holding it straight.
46%. They would charge us 46% and much higher for certain items like cars, little items like cars.
Damn, EU
46%,
charging
we're charging them
39%. What is EU
24%.
doing? EU, bro, you
India,
be
very,
scamming
very
these
tough,
niggas,
very,
bro.
Very tough.
He hasn't.
Prime
He's not. He
Minister
has
just
not
left.
talked about EU yet,
He's a
though. He
great
has not
friend
talked
of
about. He
mine,
just
but
talked
I
about a
said,
percentage
"You're a friend of
gain.
mine, but you're not treating us right." They charge us 52%. You have to understand, we charge them almost nothing for years and years and decades. And it was only 7 years ago when I came in, we started with China and charged them. We took in hundreds of billions of dollars from China in tariffs. And they understood, honestly. President Xi understood. He said, look, I understand. And the other countries, and they all understand. We're going to have to go through a little tough love, maybe, but they all understand. They're ripping us off, and they understood it. Prime Minister of Japan, Shinzo Abe, He was a fantastic man. He was unfortunately taken from us.
Oh, this is only one
But I went
tariff.
to him and I said, Shinzo, we have to do something.
Bro, I don't know what that means.
And he was a great gentleman. He was a fantastic man. But
Shit, trading news is risky. I'm glad I'm following.
I said, Shinzo, we have to do something.
What do you mean by I'm glad I'm following?
We worked out a deal, and it would have been a much better deal, but frankly,
following? What do you mean by following, my boy, Chris G?
To my getting there, but it was.
Please don't go back down, bro. What are you doing?
61% to 31%.
G is pushing though. G is pushing, which is very nice. But he has not talked about the United Kingdom though. Oh, United Kingdom is low.
And they made a fortune
Shit.
in the United States of America. United Kingdom 10%, and we'll go 10%.
Oh, 10%, 10%. Oh, that's bad though.
South Africa, 60%, 30%, and they've got some bad things going on in South Africa. You know, we're paying them billions of dollars, and we cut the funding because a lot of bad things are happening in South Africa. The fake news.
Yeah, they're doing some white thing, racist stuff. I don't know.
Brazil, 10%, 10%. Bangladesh is 74%. So you see what's going on.
10% United Kingdom, bro. You gotta go, bro. G, you gotta push.
Sri Lanka, 88%.
Bro, if GU pushes, EU's gonna push with it, because EU and GU, they're usually the same country. I don't even know the difference between EU and GU.
He's doing a very good job. How's he doing, all right? I think you better take it with you. It's not gonna last very long. He's gonna put it, it's gonna follow you down with the wind. I brought a hat just in case it got too windy, but here, would anybody like a hat? I'm not giving it to a cabinet, I'm giving it to the auto workers. Come here.
That's disrespect. Throwing that shit at somebody, giving them an actual hand, bro. You disrespectful ass nigga. Fuck you, man. Fuck you, Trump.
They deserve it more than our cabinet.
That's incorrect narrative about South Africa.
But you see,
for real?
See the numbers.
I don't even know, bro. I just saw on touch me. They say that. I don't know. Can you tell me? Tell me what's happening in South Africa.
Tariff of 10%.
Because I didn't know, bro. I didn't know.
And that'll be on other countries to help rebuild our economy and to prevent cheating. So we're gonna have a minimum.
Oh, come on, bro. I'm in this trade, bro. GU is pushing though. GU, hey, GU pushing. You gotta push too, bro. You gotta copy what GU do, cuz.
A lot of bad things happening at the gate because the money is so enormous that you're talking about. There's never been probably anything like it in terms of. Oh,
spreads are crazy in the market right now.
A lot of bad things happen at the people that do the check-in and.
Yeah, I'm fucked here. This is gonna get stop loss. You're gonna hit stop loss, but guess what? We're gonna holding it. We're dimey handing. We're dimey handing.
Repercussions are gonna be extremely strong. Foreign nations will.
What's your strategy, lol? I trade ICT X CRT.
Access to our market.
Or I trade. You know what I'm saying? I just trade. That's all I do, bro. Oh, come on, bro.
But so much
fucking bum, don't push, please. Red menu. Red, no, don't go down anymore, please. Say something good about fucking EU, bro.
Promises made, promises kept.
Hey, whenever America says something bad about itself, we're gonna push. But EU is, bro, GU is pushing, bro. GU 10% tariff. That's crazy. That's nice. Fucking EU, but the EU did 39% tariff. That's insane, bro.
Back and forth. And I call this kind reciprocal.
Let's see if we make some bag out of this. We were up, what, 8 RR? No, we were up 13 RR. 12 RR, we were up. We could have cashed out 12 RR, chat. So whoever took the trade on me on Tuesday, we took this trade on Tuesday, by the way. We're holding the trade since Tuesday. So whoever took the trade on me on Tuesday, you should have been made a bag out of this all three here. So if you would have cashed out, you would have made a bag. But I believe you should go up higher, but we could get a stop loss here. We are fantastic. We made profit here, and here. So wherever it goes, man.
Ministers, kings, queens, ambassadors, and everyone else who will soon be calling to ask for exemptions from these tariffs, I say, terminate your own tariffs, drop your barriers, don't manipulate your currencies. They manipulate their currencies like nobody can even believe.
Oh, you shut it to EU. You shut it to EU.
And very devastating to us. And start buying tens of billions of dollars of American goods. Tariffs give our country protection against those that would do us economic harm. And
bro, GU is pushing though. GU is pushing. Come on, GU.
Come
on, EU. Push with EU, bro. What are you doing, bro? What you goofy at?
Economic harm. But even more importantly, they will give us growth. These tariffs are going to give us growth like we haven't seen before. And it'll be something very special to watch. I am so looking forward. And Brian, it's going to happen even faster than you said. You know, you might say, but it's already started. It's already started. Work's already begun on plants all around the country. And you see that as before. These are big, rich companies. We have $61 billion started on a big plant going up. It's going to be announced over the next 2 days, and they already started work. Many of these the biggest companies in the world, they've committed to build. We're going to build, sir. And they came here to see me, and wanted to know if they could have a press conference. I do as many as I can. I'm pretty busy trying to stop Russia and Ukraine and the Middle East. We got to stop that. We got to stop the Houthis, which we're making tremendous. They like shooting ships down and out of the water, sinking ships. They get a kick out of it, but they're not getting such a kick out of it now, are they, Mr. Secretary? They're not getting such a kick out of that now. But here are just a short list of some of the companies that have already announced and committed to investment in.
You trade personal account, foreign account? I trade both. Some trade, I don't take it. Personal account, sometimes I do take it. But as of right now, I'm doing more on the foreign account instead of the profit, instead of the live account.
Never spent money like that here. They're going to build their plants here. SoftBank, OpenAI, and Oracle.
Hey, come on, bro. What are you doing, bro? You're stagnating, bro.
Investing $500 billion almost immediately. NVIDIA, a hot company, is investing hundreds of billions of dollars. They just announced. TSMC, the biggest, most important company in the world of chips from Taiwan, with no investment from us, is investing $200 billion. And they said the reason was...
How the fuck are you investing $200 billion if you have no fucking money, you think? They say literally we have no money, but they're investing $200 billion, bro.
Here, so we're going to go from almost no percentage. We used to have 100% of the chip market. Now it's all in Taiwan. Almost all of it's in Taiwan. A couple of other countries, but mostly in Taiwan.
Oh, Taiwan getting good. Where's Taiwan?
Think of it. We had 100%. We lost it because of people in that office that didn't do their job. They allowed it to be stolen from us. Johnson & Johnson, great company, $55 billion. Eli Lilly, $27 billion.
About Taiwan.
Meta is investing $500 billion. Wow.
What's the size of funded account? 50K currently. I do have 100K, but the 100K can be silent until I get this 50K in there.
$50 billion. And then you have Merck and Clarios, Stellantis, General Motors, GE Aerospace, Honda, Nissan, Hyundai are all putting in billions and billions of dollars, and they're committed 100%. So. And we've never had, and this is after 2.5 months. This is after just a short, this all took place as soon as we came out with what everybody wanted to do. You know, I watched a gentleman today on television, used to work with Lee Iacocca, a very respected automobile person, and he said, you know,
you got a big ass wig, you got to fill that wig, though.
They try and get as many negative people as they can, but they can't find it's pretty hard to find in terms of what we're doing, especially when they say,
we're going to hold the diamond hand, Chad. Don't get scared,
Trump is doing
diamond hand, this bad boy.
I can't believe it. Somebody is finally, he's an older guy, real pro, really top guy, with Lee Iacocca. He said, I never thought I'd see the day when this would happen, where somebody had the courage to go and do what has to be done. This is transforming our nation. Our entire nation is going to be transformed, not only with the cars, but on every single other item that's built. We're going to become an industrial powerhouse. And he said that so beautifully today. In fact, I'm going to find out. I'm going to get a tape.
Yeah, we're fucked.
And Bruce, I'm going to get that tape, and I'm going to send it to you out in Long Island, and you're going to play it for the people. And all your union workers and your non-union workers out there, you got a pretty even split. But we have, so far, it looks like we're going to have about $6 trillion of investments, and you wouldn't do that in years in this country over the last number of years. $6 trillion.
My boy said, took GU yesterday on your last is adding again today after the decision low. Taking price reverse 15 order block. I'm up. Big thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Hey, my boy G was pumping very hard here because it's 10% tariff. It's very nice.
Everyone. There will
I mean,
never have been a
my boy, they're doing.
transformation
They
of a
said they're
country
doing
like
what?
the transformation that's
15% tariff on
in the
EU.
United States of
That's way more than
America.
GU.
It's an
So,
incredible thing to
but
watch,
GU is
and it's
performing here.
incredible to
As long as
meet
GU
with the top
performs,
people
EU will
that you
perform
read
with it.
about, very wealthy people.
But let's see.
people that are
I'm
great
probably gonna get stopped out here,
managers
but
and
yeah, let's see.
executives
At
and
least you made
presidents
profit.
of
That's
big
good, man.
public
Nice
companies,
on that, brother.
and to watch the enthusiasm they have now that they didn't have.
At
They
least
gave up
my
on our
boy made
country. They
profits
went
on
to
it. At least you
foreign
made profits.
countries
All
and
I
they
care
built.
about, man. That's nice.
Companies are pouring into our country at levels never
Yup,
seen
we're
before,
getting
with
fucked
jobs
right
and
over
money
here.
to follow, and it's really beautiful. In the coming days, there will be complaints from the globalists. And
All right,
the
we could have an
outsourcers and
OT
special
here. How
interests,
long could the
and
OT
fake
last
news
for?
fake news will always complain.
Okay,
But
we're at 62
never
here. We're at
forget
62.
every prediction our opponents made
Our
about
stop loss is gonna be
trade for
80,
the last
86.
30
Our
years
stop
has
loss is
been
gonna be
proven
right
totally
on the,
wrong.
the
They were wrong
86.
about NAFTA.
Yeah,
They
we're
were wrong
fucked here. We're
about
gonna get
China.
cooked.
They were wrong about the Trans-Pacific Partnership, which would have been a disaster if I didn't terminate it. If I didn't terminate that, United Auto Workers, you would have had no jobs in this country. You would have had no jobs. It was all going to other countries. In my
But make sure you guys
first
bag
term,
it. Don't
they
hold
said
it. Don't hold it for
tariffs
too
would
long, Chad. Make sure you guys, if you guys
crash
up
the
and need to
economy.
take
Instead,
profit,
we
don't get
built the
greedy. Just
greatest
partial and get
economy in the
out.
history of the world. And again,
It's news
I have
trading,
great
Chad. It's
respect for
news. So market will
President Xi
come
of
right
China,
back down,
great
go right
respect
back up,
for
right?
China, but
But yeah,
taking
we made
tremendous
12 RR in
advantage
this trade.
of
12
them-
RR
of
trade
us,
right over here.
and I
So
commend
whoever
them for
didn't
that. I
trade,
say,
you guys made a
hey,
big
if you
bag.
get away
Even on
with
EU,
it, okay.
keep in mind,
But,
Chad, all
you
my
know,
trades,
They understand exactly.
all the trades I take can be taken EU or GU, right? You can, if you would have taken to on GU, you would have made more than EU, right? Because EU GU is just performing here, right? While EU is stagnating, it's pushing right back down. So if you guys were trading, you know, this, you guys would have made profit out of this, right? So yeah, all my trades could be taken on GU and EU because they're the same pair, right? I just like to take only EU because, you know, focus. That's all I like.
What's happening had in any term in office by far.
Yeah, this bitch is talking too hard, man.
And I think we're going to blow that away. And maybe the numbers won't show, but I think they're going to show much better than even those numbers. But what you're going to see is you're going to see activity, that empty, dead sites, factories that are falling down.
But yeah, it's
Those
a
factories
pretty
will be knocked down, and
hefty
they're gonna have brand new
pool
factories
here.
built in their place. They're not only talking about
Yeah,
renovating.
the OT
they're
is
talking
not
about
true here. The OT is
brand
not
new,
true.
the best
So
anywhere in the world,
unless
the
if it
biggest
creates
anywhere
a
in the
actual
world. I have a
high
friend
here,
who builds car
otherwise it
plants,
wouldn't be
and I said, "I
true.
wanna see
So
the
this is a
biggest
low,
and
this is
the
a high.
best." He said,
Multiply
"Well,
out
we
the
have to
low
go to
to the high.
Mexico."
I mean, we could have a
They said, "No, I
4-hour
wanna see
OT.
it
With a
in the
4-hour OT
United
can be a
States." He
big
said, "We're not
OT
building
here.
them." And then this is a year and a half ago during the campaign.
But
he
it's a
said,
big
"We're not
ass
building it.
wig.
You
That
have to
wig
go to
has
Mexico."
big ass
When
wig needs
I
to be
was
filled.
starting to decide to run, and I went to #1 in the polls very rapidly, I want to say, like let's say in the first hour, and then shortly thereafter, it looked like I was going to win, and the fake news was saying, "Oh no, don't do this." What they don't know is if I didn't win, they would have really been in trouble, because nobody wants to read them anyway. But I tell you what, when it looked like I was
It's
going
just
to
his own
win,
country. It's
I
crazy.
announced that I was going to be doing exactly what we're talking about today. Great consistency, actually, because I've been talking about it for 40 years. But because I saw what was happening 40 years ago. If you look at my old speeches when I was young, very handsome, my old speeches, and people would say, I'd be on a television show, I'd be talking about how we were being ripped off by these countries. I mean, nothing changes very much. The only thing that changed were the countries, but nothing really changes. But it's why it's such an honor. It's such an honor to be finally able to do this. If you look at China, I took in hundreds of billions of dollars in my term, hundreds of billions. They never paid 10 cents to any other president, and yet they paid hundreds of billions, so much so that Biden couldn't do anything. They wanted to try and terminate it because he had a very special relationship with China. You know what the relationship was? He had a special relationship. But the numbers were so big, that they couldn't do it. So they did ease it up.
This guy's bragging, bro. Stop bragging, dude. There's something that's actually valuable, so you can push somewhere else.
The numbers were hundreds of billions of dollars, and I did that.
Yeah, we're gonna get stopped out on here, but very beautiful trade. We at least made profit on this trade. But I'm still in this trade here. I'm still gonna let it run. But if right when it hits this red mark area, we're stopped out.
when I said we got to do it again, I said we have to make it too big to rig, and we made it too big to rig, and we won in records, and it was a monumental win.
So right when it hits that 78,
And it was
90, 10,
such an
we're
honor
done.
To see so many of you like
No,
Brian,
79,
your friends,
10,
here with
we're
us
finished.
to celebrate, and to more importantly celebrate what we're doing, because that wouldn't be a full celebration if we didn't do this, because this will be an entirely different country in a short period of time. It'll be something the whole world will be talking about it. The critics made the very tired predictions earlier this year, but in February, core inflation dropped to the lowest rate in 4 years, and the price of eggs, as you know, just in a month and a half, we were there for
Fuck eggs, bro.
4 weeks, and the first week I got blamed for eggs. I said, I just got here. They said eggs have gone up at like 250%, and you can't get eggs, and they were going crazy, and I said, I just got here. And then we got to work on eggs, and we got to work on everything. And our great Secretary of Agriculture, you did a fantastic job, Brooke Rollins. He did a fantastic job. And as I said before, the price of eggs dropped now 59%, and they're going down more, and the availability is fantastic. They were saying that for Easter, please don't use eggs. Could you use plastic eggs? I said, we don't want to do that. We want to, and you really came through. It's an amazing job. Thank you very much, Brooke. You did great. But likewise, an old-fashioned term that we use, groceries. I used it in the campaign. It's such an old-fashioned term, but a beautiful term, groceries. It sort of says a bag with different things in it. Groceries went through the roof, and I campaigned on that. I talked about the word groceries for a lot, and energy costs now are down. Groceries are down. Gasoline is way under $3, and people are beginning to be able to buy things and live again. We brought prices way down. We created 10,000 already in a few weeks, new manufacturing jobs, and it was that took place in 1 month. Numbers that they haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah, we're
we had
fucking
no inflation
we're
under my term.
talking too much.
We had virtually no
out.
inflation
Yes, sir.
for
Aye,
4
brother.
years. But after transitioning over to Sleepy Joe, it went from almost
Sleepy Joe.
non-existent to the highest in the history of our country. They had the highest inflation in the history of our country, brought up by energy and bad spending and bad policy, and a lot of bad things happened. How about allowing millions and millions and millions of people to pour into our country with open borders, where it's so sad to see even now, and I see our great secretary.
Will we survive, Chad? Will we survive this?
Stand up, please, Christy. Stand up.
But GU has already hit to take profit, Chad. Keep in mind, GU as the GU trade has already hit take profit. So if you're in a GU trade, you should be already out.
A great job, but
I'm holding the EU one.
Them out in records. We have problems with judges that don't want them to go out. They want Tren de Aragua, and they want MS-13, the most vicious gangs ever. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. Absolute killer gangs. They kill people. They don't even think about it, and we put them out. And we have judges now, radical left judges that want to. They don't want them to go out. They want them to even be brought back. Let's bring them back. You've done a fantastic job, and please thank everybody. Homeland Security, thank everybody. Appreciate it. And we now have a border that's the best border that we've ever had, even better than it was my first term. My first term we did good, but this one we really specialized in. We've done really well. And we had records then. We had the best, safest border. 4 years ago, we had the best border there ever was. And now we have, you've actually matched it and done even better. And we're going to get it down the right way. And we want people, by the way, to come into our country, but we want to come in through a legal process. We want them to come in legally. We need more people. We need people to run these plants and to help the auto workers and the Teamsters and the non-union people and everybody else. But we need people and the farmers. And we're going to let people come in, but they want to come in. We want them to come in legally. They have to have the capability of loving our country, not people that hate our country. We don't want them in our country. And now we're going to pass the largest tax cuts in American history, and that's where we're relying on Mike and John Thune. And we will not cut Social Security, Medicare, or Medicaid
it's pumping the market up.
The Democrats will, because if they got in, the entire economy would collapse. This country was heading for a collapse under the people that you saw. They were horrible.
I'm buzzing your shit. Boom.
Never
mind.
I think they're comparing me to the worst administration.
I'm not
in the
gonna
history of
bust
our
on your
country, so I
shit.
appreciate that at least. But Speaker of the House Mike Johnson and Senate Majority Leader, appreciate it, Mike. John Thune have been fantastic, by the way. But they've been working tirelessly on taking the next step to pass the plan for our one big, beautiful bill. I'd like to name it that if you can. One big, beautiful. I made that statement about 6 months ago, and everybody calls it one big, beautiful bill. And it will be that. It'll have everything, the big tax cuts and every incentive there is.
And a tax cut ain't gonna do shit for the economy. You're gonna still be saving.
For the cars,
fucker.
we're asking for an interest deduction on a loan. So if you build the car, only in America we do it, Brian. If the car's not built in America, you don't get the interest rate deduction. But if you build the car in America, if you buy a car, if it's built in America, then you get an interest rate deduction, tax deduction, and that's a big thing. That's going to be a big thing. I think that's going to pay for itself very quickly, that deduction. Never happened. We've never had anything like that before. Somebody said, where do you get the idea? Because it's so basic. You would think that would have happened a long time ago. It never did, and I'm very happy it didn't, because now I can say that was my idea. But we're going to get us closer to the debt extension. We have to get the debt extension passed, and I know you're going to be able to do that, Mike, and it's very important that you do that. And all of the other things that the Senate budget plan gives us, along with working, because I know they're working together, John and Mike, and the two bills are going very well together. We need to get our shared priorities done, including certain permanent tax cuts. We want the tax cuts
Oh
to
shit!
be permanent,
Of course,
spending
the
cuts,
other market
energy
went
and
crazy
historic
here.
investments in defense, border, and so much more. We're covering everything. These will be phenomenal. There'll be no bill like this going to straighten. One bill is going to straighten out our country for many, many years to come. And we said, let's just do it and let's get it done. And some guys will love it and some guys will like it a little bit less because they're not getting what they were exactly looking for, but they're getting a lot. They'll never, if we get this done, it'll be the most incredible bill ever passed in the history of our Congress and Senate and congressmen, the senators and the congressmen, many of whom are here today, will be very proud of themselves. I really believe that. It's going to set us on a whole new prosperous path. We're going to cut spending and right-size the budget back to where it should be. We're going to do that very strongly. Thank you, Rick. Thank you. John, thank you. Oh, look at all of our senators over there. Oh, boy. That's a nice group of people. But I won't like them so much if they don't get this bill done. That's a great group. And Congressman, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Tremendous people. The Senate plan is my complete and
What
total
is this,
support,
bro?
and the House plan likewise is very similar.
The action.
Moving along pretty much at the same clip, and as soon as you're ready, you'll show it to me, and I'm sure it'll have my support, Mike. Every Republican congressman and senator must unify. We have to unify. We can't be separated. We have to get it done. We have to get absolutely everything we can, and we have to take care of the American people. That's the only thing that matters. We have to take care of
Will
the
we survive
American
for this
people
next
first. We
day? I
need
do not think so. I'm
to
going to
pass
survive.
this bill
I do
immediately,
not
get it
think
done,
that we will
including debt
survive this
extension.
trade here because
From this day on, we're not going to let anyone tell us that American workers and families cannot have the future that they deserve. We're going to produce the cars and ships,
this guy's talking a whole lot of
minerals
nonsense,
and
bro.
medicines that we need right here in America. The pharmaceutical companies are going to become roaring
Talk about
back.
some real shit. Talk about some
roaring
EU
back.
shit, man.
They're all coming back to our country because if they don't, they got a big tax to pay. And if they do, I'll be very happy, and you're going to be very happy, and you're going to be very safe. We're going to build our future with American hands, with American heart, American steel, and we're going to build it with American pride like we used to. We're approaching our 100th day as president and have been given credit by a lot of people, actually, even some of the fake news. Can you believe it? Which in this case hopefully isn't fake, for having done more in that time than any other administration.
Damn, I'm a Chinese nigga. What the fuck?
100 days. I think we've had an amazing, in terms of what we've done, what we've gotten accomplished. I'd like to see if we can get that war ended and another war from not starting in the Middle East. We have to get Russia. They're losing 2,000 on average, 2,500 people today, young people, soldiers, Russian. Think of that, 2,500 through some days, but on average, probably over about a 1 week period, it's 2,712, they say. They're losing those soldiers. They're dying. They're being decimated. And they're not from our country, but they're from other countries. But they're human beings. They're from Russia. They're from Ukraine in this period, most of them. And we're going to get it stopped. It's a senseless war that would have never happened if I was president, and it shouldn't be allowed to go on.
All right, so we're talk about EU now.
Being given good cooperation by Russia and by Ukraine, but we have to get it stopped. It's humanity. It's humanity. It's a terrible thing. This will be a very
I was doing all out of nothing, bro. Push somewhere, bro.
It's going to be a free nation that we're dealing with. We're going to have a very free and beautiful nation.
Stop me out, please.
Liberation Day in America, and it's going to be a day that hopefully you're going to look back in years to come and you're going to say, you know, he was right. This has turned out to be one of the most important days in the history of our country.
This shit does not look like it's going to be a important day for you, bitch.
God bless America. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, he ended it. Bum ass president. I love Trump. I love Trump. He pumped it up for no reason. He dumped it off for no reason. I didn't make profit, neither I lost profit. I'm sitting to trade, boys.
We have two documents prepared for the president's signature today. One closes what's referred to as the de minimis loophole with respect to imports from the
Not even Hail Mary.
The other is the big one, is the reciprocal tariff executive order that the president just spoke about at length. This is obviously a huge deal, and it's been an honor to be part of the team getting started.
Yeah, he signed it right now. Let's see what the market does. He just signed it. Yeah, cash sign. But it's a bull sign for GU though, which is fantastic.
That's a 10. That's a good one.
Bro, as long as G performs, bro, this is gonna perform with it. GU is performing with it because it's a call it pair. So let's see. I'm just fucking yapping here. Okay, so I don't know. All I know, I'm gonna trade. All I know, I'm gonna go hit a stop loss or take profit. All I know, I click the buy button. All right, see, nothing else. I'm not a specialist in anything. I'm a specialist in gambling.
Mr. President, what do you say to American families who are worried they'll pay more?
They hold on out of nothing. Wait, this is how you guys do this dance? Hold on, hold on. That's what you be doing it. 6 seconds people, bro. Fucking bitch. Hey, my boy Trump. That should be his dance, bro. I wear a nice coat just for this boy to do nothing. It didn't push up, but did it hit the beat? No! It didn't do nothing! Bitch ass president. Hey, I love Trump though. I love Trump. Hey, I'm a portrait. I myself is American, but if he does not help my trade, I'll fuck him. If he does not help my trade, fuck this fucker. He has to die. Oh no, I love him. I love Trump. Yes, yes. I love you. But if you're not gonna pump the market, fuck you. You're gonna pump my market. EU. But did you do that? No. But you did that in the first place? Yes. But you pushed the market back down. Which is not a good sign. Because market didn't get close to my take profit. The candle's opening. Other candles stagnating. Oh. Oh, trading got halted? No, wait. Trading got halted, chat. The Forex market got halted for a day. Until tomorrow. Wait, what? Let me see Forex Factory. Bitch ass nigga did holding on to nothing, bro. My boy says Sammy Kamakacha said, what do you mean by But yeah, though, chat. It is what it is. My boy is still pumping. His juice still pumping, which market started moving because it did a big range. Fuck me. It didn't push back down. What did push back down? If you were to close around here, that would have been fantastic. But you closed. You closed right here, which is not good. I want you to close right here, or right here, or right here. So give me some pump. But I'm not gonna I'm not gonna Now we got a big ass range in a 4 hour time. But I was gonna take a whole day. I think he stopped out or had to take profit. I feel like market should be I feel like market going We're first gonna do notice when he does we stopped out. Okay, but we're done. Quick little yapping session. But I'm gonna make a video real quick. What video should I make to you guys, chat? Oh yeah, I'll make a video today. I'll make a video right now. Show me the chart. I will tell you the news. The news is just a oh fuck. See, I gotta constantly make a new video because my speaking is kind of fucked up for some reason. Show me the chart. I'll tell you guys the news. Trump happened today. It's supposed to be a tariff day. Market did not do nothing. He just pushed off first. You're supposed to push down, right? 39% tariff on what? On EU, and it's still pumped. That does not sound like a market is running by news. That does not sound like market controlled. Ah, fuck, what was I gonna say? I don't know, bro. I just yapped a little bit. Hold on, I gotta make a different video. That video is kind of problematic. I don't got too much data. As you guys know, when I make my video, chat, I gotta make with data. What video should we talk about today? CRT subtypes. Yep, we're gonna talk about that. Let me do this. Let me make a video. Make a CRT subtype video. Actually, I need to get a better drawing. That drawing is ass. Let me cook with my drawing, chat. Let me cook my drawing real quick. Alright, y'all ready for the best drawing in the world? Damn, that shit opened with negative and it's shit. Yeah, we stopped out on this bit. Market is moving now, which is fantastic. How the fuck is this moving and that's not moving? That's kind of insane. Let me do this right over here. Oh! GU just pulled down by... Oh yeah, that's not a big of a move. That's not a big of a move. Okay, it's alright, it's alright. So let me do a subtyped video for CRT. Yeah, I need to get a lot of drawing here, so let me just start from here. Oh, amazing drawing. I love you drawing, Taki. Yes, yes, I know. Stop writing me. Do a bearish candle. Yes, this is CRT subtypes. You know, I mean, that's type 1, classic. Type 2 is inside bar. Too close to each other, bruh. Alright, let me do the next type. It's going to be... Will it be... Is it like a multiple inside bar? Fuck, I don't even know myself. Yeah, this one's just like this. SMT. Yeah, next one is what? Fucking don't know. Oh, it's this one. I need my brain a little bit, chat. You guys, this is like raw of me doing and making the video. My head is usually, I gotta usually make my video a couple of times because I fuck up a lot, right? So, yeah. Kind of interesting. This one takes a lot to go hit strong liquidity. Boom. Okay, so it's type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4. Type 5 is... Yes. It's type 5. Okay. You can see, chat. Tariff happened. It's still pumping. It's not. Show me the chart. I'll tell you the news. Let me see, chat. Okay, type 1 is this. Oh yeah, last type is this. The pattern one. And this is the pattern one, right? And the next one is this. Last one. I fucked up. Okay, make sure you guys stay tuned to this video. This video is very nice. So this video is gonna be very nice of a video. Gotta go a little bit this. CRT subtypes. There's 7 subtypes of CRT. These are very crucial while you're trading CRT. So you guys may have, seen only the 3 candle CRT where the market has a classic candle, first AM accumulation, manipulation, expansion, but there's 6 types. So some of you guys even missed out on this trade because there's a different type of CRT as well, which is called the SMT CRT. So market data make a range, SMT with the CRT high, then goes down, right? This is subtypes of CRT. Start off with the first one, which is the classic 3 candle model, with a 3 candle CRT. This is right if it's a CRT manipulation. So the first candle is gonna be accumulation, second candle is manipulation, third candle is gonna be expansion, right? So accumulation, manipulation, expansion, the classic one. After that is going to be and by the way, none of them are order, okay? None of them are in order, all right? But this is the best one out of all of them. And this is the next one right over here. Accumulation, then we have an inside bar, then we have a manipulation, then we have expansion. So for this one, what's the difference between this one and this one? There's an inside bar, right? And this one's a manipulation right over here. Next one is a accumulation, SMT with a CRT high, expansion, right? Eventually, expansion candle can happen multiple times, but it can be like 100 expansion candles, right? So keep that in mind as well, which 100 candle will not be like that, but it could go like that, right? Which is the least favorable one because that one takes a long time to take profit. Usually that's in a higher time frame, right? But yeah, lower time frame, there's a lot of volume, so it just moves up and down quick, right? So we have right here, the next type is right over here, accumulation, manipulation, expansion. This is the type where it takes a long time to go to the CRT low. So first candle accumulates, second candle manipulates, the third candle expands. In this case, the third candle expands to the drawn liquidity, while this one just takes a while to expand to the long drawn liquidity, right? So there's multiple, type 3 of the candle. Next candle is a new candle, CRT. Basically, there's one candle accumulation, second candle is manipulation and expansion. So this candle is accumulated, this candle manipulates and as well expands, right? Next type is a patternized, and as well as the next one, a patternized. These two are patternized. So you do not want to trade these, right? So the first candle is gonna be accumulation, second gonna be manipulation, the third candle is gonna be another manipulation, and eventually the third, fourth candle is gonna be expansion. Why the second candle? Why is that 2 manipulation? This could be a 3. This could be called as a 3 drive. How do you avoid this? Is simply by looking at the second candle. Is the second candle a right time to purge? So because for CRT, purge timing matters. So if this candle right over here, the second candle purges the first candle at the right time, no. Okay, if it did not purge at the right time, so you're highly likely to looking for this high to get purged once again. We're going down here, right? So accumulation, manipulation, expansion. So it's the actual manipulation candle because this candle purged out the CRT wrong time. So you do not want to be caught in this. This is a manipulation candle, so you want to not trade it like this type of, because you want to wait for the right time to purge. And it's a patternized type of CRT that you want to avoid. The next pattern you want to avoid is just pattern trading CRT upside down, right? When you see a CRT upside, you long it. When you see the downside, you short it, right? Does not work like that. You must have a logical reasoning. Everything here must have a logical reasoning, but this is a patternized, right? So you have first candle accumulation, second manipulation, the third candle just expands. It stops you out without hitting the drawn liquidity here, right? The drawn liquidity does not give me the CRT low, does not get met, and the market just goes up to the the manipulation candle, it closes above the manipulation candle high, and just the CRT gets respected. There's a patternized, you don't want to trade these two, but everything else you want to trade it. But all of them must have a they all must be used correctly, meaning they must be used logically instead of patternized. You do not want to patternized any of these. Use with logic, use with narrative, use with drawn liquidity, or do not trade these because these patterns are going to wreck you. You're going to lose a lot of money, right? You're highly likely to even be profitable with a patternized, but it's not good for your state of mind. Your state of mind can't comprehend of too many, setups, right? But this is the one I'm talking about, right? These two, right? Because there's my camera right over here, right? So yeah, thank you for watching. This is CRT subtypes. See you guys later. Peace out. Join the Discord description down below. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll see you guys on my Discord. Link description down below. Peace out. All right, we did the video, so now we could delete all these bitches. But yeah, chat. Am I gonna hold this trade? Yes, I am. Am I gonna hold the lot take profit? Yes, I am. Am I gonna get out early? No. Will I change my take profit once it gets here? No, I will not. I'll just do one take profit only. That's it. I have 30% runners. I'm letting 30% runner until here's my stop loss. I'm gonna take profit. But we are done. We are DOD. I'll see you guys later. That's not actual OTE, but it could count as OT. But yeah, markets highlight to push it back down, go up high from here. But yeah, that's it. If it goes down, here's our stop loss. It is what it is. We're gonna call it a day. Fantastic trade. But trade recap on this trade gonna become the trade recap of this trade is gonna happen after his stop loss or his take profit. But to those who caught this trade, you could have profited out of this trade for a 12 RR. So those who take a trade on this, those who took the trade, you could have profited it. You could have profited 12 RR. So you would have been up on your, you would have been up what 12 RR on your trade, which is fantastic. The last 3 RR, you would have not made it. But if you're in a trade during the tariff news, and I told some of you guys to get out of the trade if possible, because there is currently, as I said, if you want to be cautious about the news, you get out. If you want to be a savage, you're gonna hold the trade. But I'm holding the trade until he's my stop loss take profit because I do not give a shit about these news and shit. But yeah, see you guys later. Peace out. Peace, my boy. Whatever the live stream is. But yeah. Took notes. Thanks, bro. Sharing the channel every day. So much to learn. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. I'll see you guys later. See my boy Sammy Machkava. Oh, Machka. Oh, that's some Russian name, man. All right, brothers. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.